Welcome to this edition of Along the Rock, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I'm your host, Nathan Stahr, and with me today I have Sam Kersey with the Rock Falls Chamber.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming in. So the reason we get you coming in today is that the Chamber's got a couple holiday events going on coming up. And so I want to start off with the first one, which is one of my favorites, is the Biz Boo Trick or Treat for the Uptown area here in Rock Falls. I hear there's a little bit of a change this year, so can you kind of let us know what that's all about?
Yeah, so we're really excited about Biz Boo Trick or Treat. It's going to be on October 24th this year. That's a Friday. So this year we focused on moving a lot of our events back towards the businesses. The Rock Falls Chamber is supposed to support business success and bringing traffic to our local businesses and supporting this downtown area and all of our local businesses. So for this event and for future events, we're trying to move a lot of things out of RB&W Park and moving them back uptown in the area. So instead of a giant T that people are having to go all the way down to RB&W, all the way down to Lotus, and then all the way down to First Avenue, we've condensed that more into an L shape. That way families don't have to walk all the way across town. I understand it's kind of hard when you have little kids. It's hard to get all the way across town, traffic, there's hundreds of people out there. So we condensed it and packed the area full of more activities. So the vendors will no longer be at RB&W Park over on the West 2nd Street. They will now be up on First Avenue at 300 First Avenue. That is the old U.S. Bank or the old Township building. Pete Harkness was very, very kind. He's been very great to the Chamber. On-Call Imaging, WLLT, both of them have been super great to us. They allowed us to use that parking lot to put our vendors in and kind of, again, condense that into that L to focus on that First Avenue and those East 2nd Street businesses. I'm sorry, West 2nd Street, those West 2nd Street. Right. I forget my directions.
I do the same thing. I never know. My sense of direction is terrible.
Same. I'm like, I live in Rock Falls. I don't know.
I'm a landmark person.
So that's what we're looking forward to, but we're still going to have all the great activities. We'll still have music down there, all the inflatables, lots and lots and lots of candies. It really is the sweetest event that we have all year long. Packed full of activities, fun, treats, and then don't forget our $500 giveaway at the end.
I was going to make sure we talked about that.
Absolutely. That is provided by Total Phone Repair by PC Tech to you, and then it is also with, of course, the Radar. They are providing the software to help us with that. So if you jump online, scan that QR code, or go to the website, you can easily enter in for that drawing. There's no purchase necessary. You just have to like the pages, the Radar, Free Press, PC Tech, Total Phone Repair, the Chamber. The more that you engage and the more that you like, the more entries you get. So really, you could get tons of entries into this $500 giveaway. Biz Boo that night will be from 4 to 6 p.m., but at 6:30, jump online, watch that live. Make sure you're watching that live video. We'll all be down there, and we're going to give away that $500 that night at the end of Biz Boo.
Oh, yeah. And to enter in that, we'll make sure that there's a link that you'll be able to see where to go to for that. So
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, all right. So then the next event that's coming up, and I know this is at the end of November, but we want to make sure that everyone can get their tickets in on time. But it's the Holiday Bingo.
Oh,
and so that again has a little bit of a change compared to what it was in the past. So can you fill us in on that as well?
That's going to change dramatically. So we usually are at the Rock Falls American Legion for this event. We've outgrown that space. It's just such a big, great event. We sell out every year. I have a waiting list of up to 100 people still. So we're taking the feedback. What can we do to improve this bingo? How can we be the biggest, the best, the bingo of the year, and do this at least twice a year for our spring and hometown holidays? So this year we're changing it up. We're going to the McCormick Event Center down in Rock Falls. So McCormick Event Center, Matt Prescott has been also wonderful to us. He's opened up the doors, let us come in. Of course, the McCormick Center is not a bingo hall, we kind of talked about.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of logistics and a lot of planning that's going into this to set up this for a bingo hall. But because we're in such a bigger space, we have so many more opportunities. So we always see people dressed in really fun outfits and their friends are engaging, having a good time. So we'll do a fun photo opportunity booth where they can put that photo online, tag the Rock Falls Chamber, and that's a second chance to win. So they could still win after bingo's done by that second chance entry. But then also at the event itself, there's new activities such as the holiday scavenger hunt. So it's getting you up and moving around the McCormick Event Center because we have room to walk and move now.
Yeah.
So new ways to connect the fun, engaging activities, but tying it into local businesses too. So we're going to try to tie our local businesses into that scavenger hunt for people to enjoy. We'll also do a fun costume contest. So if anybody dresses up fun and festive like they always do, we'll have a crowd favorite and they can win more bingo cards that night. So free games just by coming and dressing up fun and having a good time for that night. So really looking forward to that. A lot of planning is going into that right now. Making multiple maps of that room. I really appreciate PC Tech and Robert. He has helped us so much with the logistics of that sound and the display. Because again, we're not a bingo hall. So how do I display a whole bingo board at McCormick Center for 700 people to be able to view? It was a lot of equipment. It's a lot of logistics, but we were able to display that huge giant bingo board on at least 5 different walls of the bingo hall. So everybody will be able to see it. We'll have special guest callers that night, so they'll come out. I don't want to release who the special guests are quite yet, but we'll have some special guest callers, the microphone set up for the whole place, so you'll be able to hear them pretty good. So we're really looking forward to that. We're expecting a great event. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I know. I've talked to Robert about some of the stuff that PC Tech had to work into this. So essentially, he's kind of structured his own little network for this bingo. So this is not something that's necessarily going to be stuck there at the McCormick Center. So you guys will be able to take that to the community room there where your office is at.
Yep.
Now, are you thinking about making that equipment available for rent for any other organizations that are?
So we are talking about renting out the bingo machine. We've actually bought our own bingo machine. It's a tabletop, so it's not the big 500-pound one. It's probably about 40 pounds desktop. So it does take a stronger person, but it is fantastic to bring out. It's got all the balls. It has the blower that comes out and the whole board. And we've already been approached by other organizations asking if they can utilize that. Absolutely. We will absolutely loan that out and let others utilize that piece of equipment. Some of the other display equipment, I'm going to be a little more picky with just because it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Robert spent a lot of time and we've invested a lot into it, but I cannot thank him enough. I thought I had half an idea on how to make this work. I went in there thinking I did. I did not. I knew nothing compared to Robert. So again, I can't thank PC Tech, Total Phone Repair. They are absolute dream workers. They've been awesome to the chamber, whether it's just been bingo, but they've also helped us with the Rock Falls Community Building, getting cameras set up. They've just been good to us all around for multiple events.
Oh yeah, definitely. So like I said, this is one of the more popular events you guys have. So, and I know tickets go out pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
So we should probably get that information out there so people know where to go to get those tickets before they're gone.
Run right now, right now. Stop what you're doing. Tickets are on sale right now. We are projected to sell out around November 1st. So bingo's not until November 20th.
So don't put off.
Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Get your tickets right now. You can get them at Sauk Valley Bank or right online on the Rock Falls Chamber website. The basic ticket is only $15, but if you want to play all the games all night, that's those $50 games. Those are those huge jackpot specials. And don't forget that big last jackpot for the $1,000 gift cards. It is a huge jackpot. That ticket is $35 to get you into all those games. So that's really the ticket you want. So go get it. Grab your grandma, grab your aunt, and then don't forget, we've listened to the concerns. There's more room. You'll have more room with your seat, more elbow room. We're not going to cram you in. So that's really a big thing that we're really pushing is you're not going to be crammed, guys. We understand it was a little crammed at the Legion, and we fixed it. We've also got different food this year, too.
Okay, I was thinking about that. There's going to still be food and drinks available.
Absolutely. So we love Brother Daryl's, but unfortunately we couldn't bring them with us. So we're really sad about that. But the McCormick Center will provide food for us. So there'll be a Chicken George option and then like a sandwich option. So it'll be a limited menu. But they're bringing an extra staff that night. The drink lines are going to be really, really quick. So don't worry about standing in a line half the games waiting for a drink or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You'll get your food, you'll get your drinks, you'll be able to sit down and have a really good night.
That's nice. Well, Sam, thank you for coming back up and talking to us about this. We also want to thank our production crew as well as our viewers. We also want to remind you that the Radar Free Press is free, so we really rely on those likes, comments, and shares to keep us going. And if you'd like to see more content like this, visit us at theradar.online.